about this. There was nobody in their right mind to go drive by or roll by in a wagon and see them doing that they wouldn't think, wait a minute, they're serious. They're serious about this. I'm not messing with them. You know why? Because I believe with my whole heart, you can continue to read that if you want to when you get home, but I believe you walked up that wall for no good, you wouldn't walk very far. It'd been over. You know why? Because they was dedicated. They want to show, I'm in this. I wonder how many today are saying, I'm in this. I've got it strapped on. I've got everything that I need right here. I'll work with one hand, but I'm going to protect it with the other hand. I'm going to do everything I can. Boy, it'd be a lot easier in our life today from a spiritual standpoint if we do a little work, if we have a little zeal. Because if He's going to give us unction and pour out His blessings upon us and pour out all of His the anointing that He wants to give us, the least we can do is be ready to combat the world that's going to come around. Many of us are not ready. Some of us just open our Bible when we come to church. Some of us might open it when we're wanting to search for something at home. You can have it open all the time because that's our armor. That's our sword. It says, the Bible says it's a sword, right? I was thinking of that this week. All of us, whatever we do, working buddies, man, some of us have it made. I tell you what, working buddies, my gosh, if that ain't a Texas thing, I don't know what is. Man, I keep telling myself, man, I got a guy that works at Wendy's. Why don't I get him to bring me something every once in a while? I don't know why I don't ever tell him that. Hey, look, let me give you an order sometime. Don't let me forget that sometime. Okay, you hook me up? Well, I appreciate that. That's public too. It's recorded back there too, by the way. But anyway, hey, but you know, you work at Buc-ee's, you can sell metal, you can work on a car, don't have a sword there. Why? Because I want to show people. I can do a lot of things. I can work on diesel mechanic. I can be a diesel mechanic, but I want to still show you that I still carry, I still defend. You ever see any of these guys, John? These guys, we talk about them a lot. These guys go get these LTCs, these license and carry permits. Some guys they kind of go overboard a little bit, you know. But you know what? I think of that. I wish there would be some Christians that do that. They might go up a little bit more because they got something on the side there. They can blow air a little bit more. I wish we'd do that in the Christian world. You're not going to push me around. You're not going to do this because I'm here to do. As in that case, we're here to build a wall, and we're going to do it, and we're going to show you that we're here to build the wall. I wonder how many of us would say, hey, I'm here to do something great for God. I want God to pour out His blessing 5 times, 10 times, 100 times more than He did yesterday. And I want to show Him that I'm in it. I want to show the world that I'm in it. Nobody's going to come by and push the wall down anymore. Nobody's going to come by and knock anything around because we're here. You're going to have to take this arm on. I may be holding with this arm or putting some concrete up with this arm, but I've got my sword right here. You're not going to get near the wall. You wonder and you cry and you wonder about your life and your family and all this, and we wonder day in and day out, how are we going to do this? You know how we're going to do it? We're going to show the world who we serve. We're going to show the world whose anointing we want to come and be in our lives. You ever get around anybody like, let's get it done now. We got some people like that around here. Let's just do this, let's do that. I'm so proud of you, by the way. And I mean this, I'm proud of this church. You guys, in the last, listen to this, listen to what you've done in the last month. You helped send some kids to camp. A month before that, they didn't have very little to do that. Some are not here tonight or today that helped with that too, but they know that. And then many of you cut little strips of blankets, tied them together. Many of you baked cookies, and many of you did this and did that. I walked down the hall of the UPD last night, and all I heard was, hey, Sarge, thanks for your church bringing those cookies. They were great. I'm proud of you guys. why I'm proud of you? Because I think of this point that you wrote down on your paper. It shows. It's supposed to show. You want to know why the churches are not just overflowing today across this country? It's because it's not showing. Show it. Say, this is what it's about. That serve day, Georgia signed it. Georgia, she's somewhere. But that serve day that Georgia signed us up for, we were the only church in Brazos Valley that did that yesterday. Maybe because it was in July, maybe whatever. But I noticed the leaders of the serve day, the ones that started it, click line and stuff on our big, and I was like, that's what it's all about. To step out and do something different. When nobody wants to talk about the problems that we have, but we still go out and we still start to see CR in our church. Even though most people don't want to talk about it, and most people want to put it under the rug, nobody has problems and everybody's perfect, and that's a lie, straight from hell itself. But we've got to arm ourselves and say, oh, it's going to show. That's what I'm proud about our church. I ain't afraid. Renee, she went to the PD yesterday, and they were delivering cookies, and the officer she gave cookies to has given her 2 tickets. Right? But guess what? She still went with a smile. She didn't throw anything at him. You didn't throw the cookies at him, did you? Okay. He told me his cookies was all intact, so I was hoping that you didn't throw them at him. But what I'm saying is, it's about serving. It's about showing the world. This is what I'm about. Right? This is what I'm about. Others may not be doing it, but this is what I'm about. And the third point that I would like for you to put down is just simply results. I want to see some results in my life. I want to see something. I want to see something come out of God, putting that unction upon my life and that anointing. I want, as the old preacher, why they used to say that is because they wanted to see something come out of that message. They want to see that preacher get behind the cross and let the Holy Spirit move him and work in his life. That's what they were saying. They want to see something. They want to experience something. Just like hopefully you want to experience today. You want to see some results. Hopefully you come today in your life saying, I've got something wrong in my life. I want to see some results. I want to see something in my life. I want to see some results in this. I was reading this week another cool passage I'd like to say. And simply in the title of this or in this portion of this chapter, it just says, Jehu destroys the worshipers of Baal. And it says in 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 15 through about 17 there, it says this. And when he departed from there, he met Jehonadab, the son of Bactab, coming to meet him. And he greeted him and said to him, is your heart true to my heart as mine is to yours? And Jehonadab answered, it is. And Jehu said, listen to this. If it is, give me your hand. Now, can you just picture this? He's asked him, says, are you with me? That's all that, the modern day of that is, Coach, he said, are you with me? Are you with me? He says, and if you are with me, he says this. He says, if it's good, we're all good. You're with me, give me your hand. So he gave him his hand, and Jehu took him up with him into his chariot, and he said, come with me and see my zeal for the Lord. So he had him ride in his chariot, and when he came to Samaria, he struck down all who remained to Ahab in Samaria until he had wiped them out, according to the word of the Lord that he had spoke to Elijah. Can you picture that for just a minute? Just picture it for just a moment. Just work with me for just a moment. You see these guys, rides up on him, say, you with me? We just thought he'd come up to you, Don, and say, you with me, Don? And Jehonadab said, yeah, I'm with you. It is, I'm with you. He said, give me your hand. can just picture this be a great movie, by the way. Just get him by the hand, just throws him in the chariot. He said, come on, man. And he says this to him, because I want you to see my zeal for the Lord. And he throws him in there. He's wanting to see what God is wanting to do in his life on that day, because unction, there's a portion of unction that simply means the fervor or the favor of God. He says, I want you to come, I want you to see the zeal that I have in my heart. And he begins to show Jehoiada firsthand. I've got an uncle that likes to say, just hide and watch. That's kind of what he said to him. Just sit over and inside the old chariot and watch what's fixing to happen here. And it says that he didn't just wipe off 10 of them or 20 of them. It says he wiped out the remnants. Wiped them out. That's what my Bible says. I like that. Wiped them out. Results. Let me tell you something. We serve a God of results. We serve a God that will show you some results if you'll let Him. We serve a God that all He wants you to do sometimes is just put your hand in His hand. I've got a saying that I want to put up somewhere that a guy that has passed away used to say a lot. He said, put your little hand in God's big hand and see what will happen. That's what we need to do. And that's what was going on in this passage. He says, you come on and let me show you what's going on. And he wiped them out, and you go, and I just kind of see the chariot maybe slide to the side there. And him turning to Jehoiada and saying this. See? You see who's with me? What a ride. What a ride we just had. I wonder how many of us want to see some results in our life. Where you're willing for God to swing by you and say, give me a hand. Give me a hand. I watched my dad run around the arena one time. He was on a horse, and that horse started bucking and doing a few things and doing little things. I was him being a little kid. He'd come by, swing by, and he said, come on, son. Come up here and ride with me. I said, go away. I'll watch you right here. I'm right here. He said, come on. I'm right here. I'm good right here. You know, I thought that this week. How many of us have done that to God? God comes swinging by, Phil, says, hey, you got the zeal. Oh, it's easy to come into worship service and worship and say, God, you move me and work with me. When Hannah's up here singing with the guitar, big O, and they needed all of them, the music. Oh, move me, God, do this, do that. And then we get outside where all that anti-Christ stuff is, that stuff that's not Christ, starts hitting us, and then we don't want the guide. We don't want it to show. But we want the results. It doesn't work that way. If you want the results, you're going to have to climb the chariot and you're going to have to whoop and ride, as they like to say up in Arkansas. You're going to have to say, I want some results. I want to see some results in my life. I don't care how old you are or how young you are, stand for something and show some results for God, because He's shown a lot of results for you when He went to that cross. There was no doubt what He was doing when He went to the cross. There ought to be no doubt what you're doing for Him today. I want to close with this. I don't know how old this boy is. I just happened to notice I had some friends and family that knew this boy. I think he was 16, maybe 17 years old, up in Carroll County. They said this last week. He was mowing. He was mowing his friend's yard. I don't know this kid, but I'm going to take him out tearing up. They said he was mowing his friend's yard. Best I understand, he just died. Just died. But I was intrigued. Now I know why I was intrigued, because of this message. And I was reading his obituary, and there was a portion of the last part of, where they usually tell about what group, they told about his youth group and this and this and this. But this is what they said about this kid. I think he was 16, 17 years Listen to what it said. He had a passion to see others know Christ. A 16-year-old kid mowing somebody else's yard had a passion to see others know Christ. Let me tell you something. July 14, 2019. I pray that you will ask God to show you some anointing in your life. I'm 44 years old, and I hope and pray that they'll be able to say something similar to that to me. But at 16, they wouldn't have said that about me. 17, they might have. I started preaching, but 16 years old. Are you letting them guide you? Are you letting it show? Do you want to see some results? Because if you do, when you ask for the unction, the anointing, if there's a preacher across this country that stepped in the pulpit today and didn't ask for the unction of the Holy Spirit, he's doing it wrong today. He's just giving a speech. But if he's knelt down somewhere and asked God, God, will you show up? Got a friend up in Arkansas. He ends his prayer before he reaches everything. He says this. He said, Lord, give me the best message that I've ever preached today. You know what he's asking? He's asking for the best one today. He's asking for the anointing. He's asking for his favor. I go back to that slide that I had Paul put up there a while ago. When's the last time you asked for more than what you got yesterday? You'll go to the buffet here in a little bit and say, give me a king, or give me a double size of that, give me a double size of this, right? There's not a restaurant that I don't go to that doesn't say, you want large? It doesn't take long for me to say, yeah, that'd be good. But you know what? I don't do that to God a lot of times, and I need to. Because God every day, just like that little waiter or waitress that comes up to that counter, God says, what do you want, Kenny? You want a little more today? No, God, I had enough yesterday. We'll do that at the buffet. No, let me get another plate of that. Let me get another this. Let me get another that. If we'll cross things up and start doing that in our spiritual life, you're going to see Jesus move through the Holy Spirit working in your life. As you stand, and as you think of your life for just a moment, I want you to think about what God's doing in your life. I want you to think, are you going to God and saying, God, I need you to pour out your everything on me today? If you haven't done that, I pray you'll do that today. Or maybe you're here today and you say, preacher, if God wants to come by on his spiritual chariot and stick his hand out, I'd have to say I can't go. You know why you don't want to go? You don't want to see no results. Someone says, oh, that ain't it. Yeah, it is. Because you're afraid that he's going to change your life. And guess what? That's what his intention is. His intention is to change your life. His intention is to change your family's life. His intention is to change your job. His intention is to change your church. I told David the other day, I don't know how many dreams I've had about our church here lately. And it's all, and I don't know how to explain this, but it's all old preachers in my childhood coming up, and every one of them's in a different dream that I have, Don. And every, I don't want to get kind of weird here, but every dream, it's these guys coming up to me, these older guys that have been my mentors, and they've told me this: it's going to get better. It's pretty good. It's going to get better. And they're setting me amongst us. And I'm like, man, this is weird people. I don't understand that, God. And then I think about this message, these series of messages for July, and it just simply telling us, you put Jesus where Jesus is. You ask God to pour out his unction. And then we're going to talk about love and us being involved in that you at the end. When we point at someone else, say, you can be